Now, before we get into this video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you think Mikel Arteta should be out or we should still maintain him. Did you know that Arsenal lead the list for the most injuries recorded? We had 27 injuries this season. 27. To put things in perspective, Mikel Merino, who has scored some of the most important goals for Arsenal Football Club, missed 11 games. He had a shoulder injury. He missed 11 games. Jurriën Timber, one of the best right backs this season, missed 12 games. Gabriel Magalhaes, one of the best centre backs in this Premier League, has been out 15 games and still counting. Now, let me paint a picture. Imagine Van Dijk being out of Liverpool. That is what Gabriel means to us for Arsenal Football Club. Odegaard missed 15 games. Kai Havertz, 23 games. Bukayo Saka, our star man, missed 23 games. Calafiori, 23 games. Benjamin White, 26 games. Gabriel Jesus, 27 games. With all the injuries that we've listed, we have at least 7 players out of this injury list who missed more than 10 games who are starters for this football club. The teams that had close to the number of injuries that we had, not the same, even lower. We could talk of Manchester United. We could talk of Tottenham. Where are they in the Premier League? When you talk of the teams that spend more money than Arsenal Football Club, we could talk of Manchester United, Tottenham. We could talk of Chelsea. Where are these teams in the Premier League table? Where are they? We have Tottenham, Manchester United battling relegation. Chelsea trying to fight for top 5. And Arsenal Football Club, we are second place. Upon having all these 27 injuries, with major blows to 7 first-team players, we still sit second on the Premier League table. Manchester City had just Rodri out, and the whole team fell apart. So if you tell me that injuries is not an excuse, then you're being delusional. We have Manchester City and Manchester United with their injury, I think 20 or 22. And look at where they are. We have Tottenham with their injuries. Look at the goals they were conceding. So if you sit here and you tell me that injuries is not an excuse, there is something definitely wrong with your thinking. Now, to all those who say Mikel Arteta has spent money and so on, Mikel Arteta has not spent more money than United, Chelsea, Tottenham. He has not. And yet, upon all these 27 recorded injuries, with each player having over 10 games missed, this manager with this team still sits second. Why do you think he should be sacked? Yes, we could not win the Champions League. We could not get to the final. But did we have a striker? We all saw what Saka did, putting the ball in the box. Who was going to tap that ball in? Who? We didn't have it. You cannot blame the manager for that. You can't. Who didn't know that we had to sign a player? Who didn't know we had to sign a striker before during the January transfer window? Who did not know that we had to sign a striker? We all knew that, but should the club have done a panic buy? What if it didn't work? We will still blame the club for it. So, in my own opinion, I think we should second guess. That is our thinking of Mikel Arteta out. Mikel Arteta out. He's been here. He's always second. Let me give you history. Before Mikel Arteta, we played 10 games, drew 2, won 1 against United, lost against Wolves, lost against Everton, lost against Leicester. We were that bad. We played 10 games in a row and we only won 1. That was us. Yet we stuck by this club. All those who are on the internet saying Mikel Arteta out, do you guys really watch the game? Are you new Arsenal fans? Do you know where we came from? Do you know where we were? Do you remember? I remember Olivier Giroud leaving Arsenal, going to Chelsea in 2019, winning a Europa against us in the final. He even scored against us. I haven't forgotten that. I haven't forgotten players leaving Arsenal. Our big players leaving Arsenal to other teams just because they want to win trophies. Alexis Sanchez did the same thing, went to United. We had big players leave. We had Van Persie leave. That was the team that we were, in case you forgot. Since this manager took over, the last time Tottenham won a game against us was in 2022. 2022. That was the last time Tottenham, our biggest rival, won against us. 2022. We're in 2025, in case you don't remember. The last time Man City won a game against us, it was in 2023. The last time Man United won a game against us was in 2023. Even that, it was a friendly game. The last time they won against us in the Premier League was in 2022. That was the last time they won against us. The last time Chelsea won a game against us was in 2021. The last time Liverpool, on their best form, won against us was in 2024, where we won at our home and they won at their home, which is fair. Before that, even when Liverpool had Christian Benteke, had Mamadou Sakho as in their defense, they still beat us. Even when Liverpool were down on the floor, they still beat us in 2015-2016 season when we beat Manchester United. I think we scored 3 goals in 15 minutes when we played against Manchester United. Yet Liverpool still scored us. We all know we don't have a striker, and we all know we need a finisher in that box. We don't. Is Gabriel Jesus a finisher? He takes too many touches. He's not. Is Kai Havertz a finisher? No, he will miss it. He will miss the ball. This summer transfer, I'm just wondering which striker we are going for, because there is no way Newcastle are going to sell Isak. That should be out of your mind. The only striker I think we can go in for are between Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyökeres, and maybe Victor Osimhen. But among these three, which one do you think Arsenal should go for? Which one do you think will fit the Arsenal system? In my own opinion, I think Gyökeres will be a good fit. He's got pace, he's got strength, he's a finisher, he's a team player. So if we're getting any striker, the striker that I think Arsenal Football Club should bring in is Victor Gyökeres. Now let me know in the comment section again. Do you still think the manager who has gotten us out of the mud, the manager who has stopped all this nonsense and backlash from Manchester City, from Liverpool, from Chelsea, from Tottenham, do you think we should sack that manager and bring who? I want to know in the comment section which managers you think Arsenal Football Club should bring in. Suggest them, because Unai Emery came. You can say that we didn't give Unai Emery enough time, but it was no different than when Freddie Ljungberg was in charge. It was no different than the latter days of Arsene Wenger. It wasn't different. So what makes you think that is going to be any different if we change a manager? Mikel Arteta came in when the team was on a downward trajectory. That was when Mikel Arteta came through. Now we're on an upward trajectory, and you want the board to sack Mikel Arteta. What is wrong with us? Let's get Mikel Arteta the striker that he wanted, because he wanted Isak. He did not get Isak. He wanted Vlahovic. He didn't get Vlahovic. These were the strikers that he wanted. He wanted Bruno Guimaraes. He didn't get Bruno Guimaraes. Instead, what did we get him? We got him Kai Havertz. We got him Gabriel Jesus. We got him Zinchenko. Which team with all these injuries could possibly win a league or Champions League? Mention the team. We also Real Madrid without their defense. We saw how Real Madrid suffered. Look at Real Madrid against Barcelona, how they were conceding goals. Look at it. It doesn't matter how many goals they scored. They still conceded. So if you've had your creative midfielder injured, if you had your best defenders injured, if you had your strikers injured, how do you fight? Now I leave this question to all you viewers. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Maybe you might think that I just support Arteta for no reason, but I'm looking at where we come from. I know we've had enough, and we've had it up to here since since Arsene Wenger, through Freddie Ljungberg, through Unai Emery, and now we've had it back. We should not put all that on Mikel Arteta. That would not be fair on this man. We Arsenal fans, we deserve that. We deserve to win a trophy. We deserve to win an European trophy. We have been I'm hungry for that in a very long time. But if we keep on trusting this man, if we keep on if the board actually supports the players that he wants to bring in and fund it, we've made almost 100 million from the Champions League participation. That's what we've made. Now, are we going to put this money on getting a striker and a left winger? Because we definitely need a left winger, somebody who could actually battle or who could fight for with Gabriel Martinelli on that position. We need someone who could serve as a very good backup for Bukayo Saka in case he goes on injury. We need a very prolific striker. We need Gabriel Jesus to stay fit, because Gabriel Jesus can play on all front three. So if Gabriel Jesus is back and even Saka is out on injured, we are somehow okay. But if we have Gabriel Jesus out, if we have Kai Havertz out, if we have Odegaard out, we can get nothing. We can't fight for anything. Before you say Mikel Arteta out, reconsider what I've said. Let me know in the comment section if you really think Arteta should be out. Listen, people, this is the Den of Soccer, and you are welcome to join this family. We out.
It's fantasy hero retreads.